Hi, my name is Dexter Collins. I run a video production company here in Portland, Oregon. And today I'll be talking about what to look for when you want to hire a videographer. Number one, look at their reel. When a videographer wants to showcase their best work, they edit it together into what's called a reel. So that's the best way to immediately get an idea of what kind of talent that videographer has. And if they've been at it for a while, they're probably going to have multiple reels showcasing the different kinds of work that they have done. So for instance, I have a drone reel, I have a real estate reel, I have a commercial reel that shows all of my best commercial work, etc., etc. A reel should be the very best of any videographer's work, and it's a great way for you to look at a bunch of different people very quickly and see who stands out and see whose style matches what your brand aesthetic is or what you are hoping to achieve with your marketing. So definitely look at their reels first. Number two, though, is look at their full videos as well. Reels are great, they show off videographers' best work, but they don't necessarily show you their ability to execute on a full campaign, to make a complete video on a single topic. By looking at the full videos they've done for clients in the past, that will give you a much better idea of their ability to execute on a vision and whether that level of quality is maintained throughout the entire video. And so that, so while reels are great to kind of eliminate people right off the bat, when it gets down to the finalists, you want to see what full completed videos they've done, preferably in an industry that is the same as the one you're in or adjacent to the one you're in. Which brings us to number three, industry match. You want to find a videographer that has experience doing the kind of work that you need them to do. Just as an obvious example, if you are looking to do some really close-up product photography of some new products that you're putting out, and you're looking at a videographer who has done extensive outdoor drone footage, and no matter how great that may look, obviously that doesn't apply to what you need. But at the same time, a videographer doesn't necessarily have to have worked specifically in your industry as long as they have experience doing similar types of work. So for example, maybe you're looking for some real estate video and you're looking at a videographer that's done a lot of tourism videos, and so they're doing similar outdoor photography, aerial shots, landscape, architecture, things that obviously match up quite nicely with what you need for your real estate videos. Number four, reliability. That's not something you're going to learn just by looking at their previous work. It's something that you probably are going to want to feel out during the interview process. I want to emphasize that it's really important that you find someone that you get along with, someone that you can communicate well with, someone that is responsive to your needs. So if during the interview process they are telling you, oh, I'll get you some examples of my work tomorrow, and then it doesn't come for 3 or 4 days, or they are slow to respond to emails, well, you're getting an idea right off the bat that maybe they're not reliable. Bottom line is, if you're not getting a good vibe, if you don't feel like you're gelling personality-wise with a particular videographer, probably want to look for somebody else. Number five, gear match. And what I mean by that is you want to hire someone that either has the gear or has experience with the gear that you need to execute your video. What I recommend that you do is pick out 2 or 3 videos from competitors or just from other businesses that you like, and you want something that is like that, and show those to your potential videographer and ask them, is this something that you can do? And hopefully they will be able to provide examples of similar work and they will be able to identify what gear is necessary, whether that is a drone, whether that is some kind of stabilizing gear, whatever it is. They will be able to look at those samples and identify what it is that you want. And if they can clearly articulate that to you and they can identify, okay, this is the gear you need to do that, and this is how much it's going to cost, or I already have that gear so it won't be any problem, then you know that that's probably a person that is a good match for you. And finally, last but certainly not least, probably for most of you, cost. You want to find someone that is within your budget, but it's not always as easy as simply asking how much to make a 2-minute video, how much to make a landing page video, because from my perspective as a videographer, I understand there's many factors that go into how I price a video, including what equipment I need, how many days of shoots are there going to be, how many different locations, how many people am I going to need, do we need multicam setup, etc. So if you just right off the bat ask me how much is it going to cost, I probably am not going to be able to answer that without more information. So what you need to do is, before you start contacting videographers, have a budget in mind, know how much you're willing to spend, and communicate that to your videographer. And you don't have to necessarily say an exact amount, but if you give them a range, then they will be able to build packages within that range, and hopefully you're going to be able to find a good match that way. So I hope that answers at least some of your questions about what to look for when you want to hire a videographer. Of course, I am a videographer, and if you want to check out some of my work, go ahead and visit my website. And please reach out. I'm happy to answer any other questions that you have and have a discussion about what your video needs are. Thanks for tuning in. See you next time.